Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. New series on the channel. Gonna do it every Tuesday until I've completed, which I don't see an end in sight for this, but we'll see how this goes. A large portion of my death metal collection is in cassette tapes, and this is a recent platform I just started collecting within the last year. It's gotten kind of insane. As you can see, not nearly as big as some people I know's collection, but it's fairly big. So in order to get more death metal content on here, I decided why not just do a death metal cassette tape collection series where I just show all of my tapes in my collection, and then obviously in my updates there'll be updated tapes there. So yeah, just go through my whole collection. I've got a large collection. So far, this is all within the last year. Kind of ridiculous. So we'll start from A to Z. And then for each video, if I get new things in there, I'll shove it in and say, hey, I got this in the collection update videos, whatever. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to do 10 tapes per video. So hopefully they won't go longer than 30 minutes unless I blab for forever, which sometimes I tend to do. So we'll start with a number band, and that is 200 Stab Wounds on Maggot Stomp. This is their Piles of Festering Decomposition EP. It came out last year, and it is amazing, brutal death metal. It's different. It's not like a lot of other death metal bands I listen to. This was actually very hard to get. I got this through Shrill Cries distribution or distro, after it going sold out on Maggot Stomp, and then obviously on Hostile Records, which is an Asian distro label. Their shipping is a little bit insane to the US, so unfortunately Hostile had these when they came out at the time, but it didn't make much sense for me to buy it with like $20 shipping. So waited it out for a little bit, and I finally got it when it came into a US distro. And now I'm seeing it's available on vinyl everywhere. So I actually bought the vinyl because I absolutely love this. It's their first EP. The only thing that's currently out on physical media. I think it's the only thing they've released so far. Band is out of Ohio, so the Ohio death metal scene is just blowing up right now. And yeah, it's fantastic. One of my favorite bands on Maggot Stomp right now. I've listened to this a lot, so definitely check this out if you have not. All right, so moving on to the A's. This is actually a split between Archaic Tomb and Cryptworm. Considering Archaic Tomb was the first on the album, I just said, all right, I'll plop this in the A's. Blood Harvest Records. I'm just pulling up my notes, sorry. Archaic Tomb is the band on here that I was least familiar with on this split. They're from Portugal, so Portuguese death metal, and I believe they have one other demo out, and that's about it. So very bare minimum of what I know about them. Really good, just death metal in general. I'm more familiar with Cryptworm, as you guys probably are too, but really good stuff on a nice white pro printed tape. Archaic Tomb is a little bit more raw in terms of death metal. But nonetheless, a very good split, and made me have these guys put on my radar, and I was instantly a fan. So definitely have got them on a list of hey, I'm going to try and get their demo and listen to them a little bit more as they release new stuff. So good split, and I think Blood Harvest still has these in stock, so I will link whatever I can find. All right, moving on to another Blood Harvest Records release. I have quite a bit of them. This actually just came out about 2 months ago. This is Astral Tomb. So Astral Tomb is a band. Oh, I'm trying to remember where they're from now. Let's see if it says in here. I didn't actually have these in my notes for some reason. You know what? Let's just pull it up really quickly. So that way I can talk more about this band. This is a very raw death metal release. I would say It's on the borderline of sounding like a live album to this almost. They're from Denver. That's right, they're from Colorado. I knew that. So yeah, it's space death metal. It's a very raw space death metal. Like I said, it's the typical like garage band demo style. Very good stuff. I really like this EP. It's only 3 songs. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I was right. They don't have a full length out yet. So there's a split that they have on the Chasm of Aeons release that came out recently it was a huge split with a bunch of different bands. And then they have a demo that came out back in 2019. So this is a 2021 release. On Blood Harvest, I love the red pro printed tape on it. Like I said, it's almost like a garage band demo, but it's still really good nonetheless. I was very happy with this. I bought it literally the day that it was released. This is called Degradation of Human Consciousness. So I always forget to say the album names in my videos, so apologies for that. Really good. Check it out. Again, very raw sounding. Production quality is not the best, but whatever. It's good music and it's a good band. Next is another split, and I realized this probably could have went in with the M's too, but I put it in with the A's because it's Anatomia and Mausoleum. Anatomia goes down as one of the best death doom metal bands in my opinion, and then Mausoleum on this split was another band that I was not too familiar with, so I'm pretty much new to them. Death metal band out of Pennsylvania. Really good split. This came out on Head Split Records. I'm pretty sure this is sold out everywhere now. I did actually finger mash and bought 2 copies of this, so I gave a copy away a while back when I reached 500 subscribers on Instagram. So really good split. Like I said, I was more familiar with Anatomia. That side is amazing. They both play 2 to 3 songs, 3 songs. And then the Mausoleum side is really good too. So Mausoleum has a new fan in me. Again, they've been out for a while now. Definitely an underground death metal band. The name was familiar. I just wasn't too familiar with the music. So I don't claim to be like a death metal perfectionist. There's some stuff that goes under the radar for me. But Anatomia obviously is a phenomenal death doom band. So yeah, very good split. If I can find a release, I'll put it in the description, but for the most part I'll just link the Bandcamp so you guys can go and listen to it. All right, the next one is a phenomenal release. It just came out this year. Head Split Records put it out. Member of Witch Vomit is in this band. That's the only reason why I know about it. I feel like this is kind of a sleeper in terms of people haven't been talking about it as much as I think that they should be. And I don't really know the whole reason behind that. At least it just seems like not as many people are talking about it as they should. But this is a fantastic album. Like, fantastic. It's death metal, it's grindcore, it's Apraxic. This is with their full length Edge of Human. And I think this is... They have another split, which I don't remember who it's with. And then there's a demo out there. The demo is very like steampunky cover, just like this one. So yeah, this album is fantastic. Like I said, it's more grindcore than anything else, but it's death metal. Portland, Oregon. Comes on this really cool black pro printed tape. I know for a fact Head Split still has these in stock. So definitely listen to this. It's great. I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. Maybe they are and I just haven't seen too much about it, but from what I'm hearing, it's fantastic. And this is definitely one of the best releases to come out so far this year in regards to death metal. And I don't know if they have a vinyl on this or not. I admittedly didn't look into that. But I grabbed this the day it came out on Head Split, and this is definitely, like I said, one of the best releases to come out this year. So check this out if you have not. And then Witch Vomit's one of my favorite death metal bands. So pretty much any side projects that they have, the guys in that band have, I fangirl over. So, all right, next one, $20 been released. One of my favorite albums from last year. I have it on vinyl. It was one of my like top albums last year. I still listen to this now. Death Doom, like real funeral death doom, and this is Atramentus with Stygian. So the album cover on the cassette tape looks a lot different than the vinyl record. The vinyl record obviously is Marowiz, I can never pronounce your first name, I'm so sorry, Lewandowski, like one of the greatest artists ever. So yeah, this is a different rendition of the album cover. So I bought this with the vinyl just as a package deal. I don't need it on cassette tape, but I wanted it just because I loved the album so much, and it's on this really cool translucent blue tape. So backstory is the main man from this band, let me see his name, I have it up here really quick. They're from Quebec, I should say, so they're a Canadian band. Philippe Tugis, I think is how you say his name, actually wrote this album back in 2012, shelved it, and just it sat there. And then when he finally got a full band together, they finally recorded this in December of 2018 and then released it last year. So this has got a long path for its journey. And that's pretty much how the album is. It's a long journey of an album. It's 3 songs, and it's a listen. Like, you really gotta take your time with it. I don't expect people to love it the first time they hear it. For me, I loved it the first time I heard it. I'm a huge funeral death doom fan, so this was phenomenal. Still one of the best releases to come out within the last, like, 10 years or something. Not even kidding. Like, I love this album. So yeah, like I said, I don't necessarily need this on cassette tape. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway soon when I reach 1,000 subscribers on Instagram, and giving away some of these tapes that I have currently on vinyl that I don't need in my collection. So I'll keep you guys updated whenever I decide to do with that. So again, another $20 spin release. I feel like this also needs no introduction. Came out last year. One of the best releases last year. This is a death metal band out of Italy, Bedsore, with I always forget the name of this, Hypnagogic. I cannot say that word. Hallucinations. I'm bad at pronunciations. Black pearl printed tape. This is very progressive death metal. There's some elements that sound similar to Opeth. Some elements that sound similar to Between the Buried and Me. Yeah, but it's very good. Artists for this album is oh geez, I completely forgot his name, and I feel horrible because he recently just passed away. Hold on, let me find out because I feel horrible. I gotta say, like, unfortunately he recently just passed away. Phenomenal artist, was really popular in the scene. Unfortunately for me, I can't remember his name right now. I feel like an asshole. Let me find it really quick. I'm not finding it. I'll link it in the description. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I don't always know everything, and I don't ever claim to know everything. But yeah, $20 spin, Bedsore. Really good album. I have this on vinyl as well. Bought this as a package deal. A lot of times when $20 spin does the releases, it's like vinyl tape. I just buy them both if I'm really pumped about the release. So really good album. I'm starting to see a lot of people posting this now. I feel like last year it was popular for a while, and then it kind of died off a little bit, but definitely worth the listen. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. All right, the next 2 need no introduction. I don't even need to talk about them, I feel like, but that's Blood Incantation with Starspawn, Dark Descent Records, Denver, Colorado. One of my favorite death metal bands of all time, space death metal, whatever you want to call it. I just recently got this on Bandcamp Friday last month. Trying to get all of the Blood Incantation on tape just because, like I said, they're one of my favorite bands, and I like to collect as much media possible from them. Really, really nice J card. Starspawn is probably my favorite album out of all 3 that they currently have out right now. That's just because it's the first one I've ever heard. Hidden History, obviously amazing, and loved that album, and was my favorite album that year it came out, and just, again, but you know, Starspawn has like that nostalgic, like my first ever time hearing them. So yeah, amazing album. I think I have like 5 copies of this, just in regards to tape and vinyl together and CD. It's ridiculous, but yeah. And then obviously the next one is Hidden History with the really cool black and white slipcover. And then obviously the real artwork is right there. Also Dark Descent Records. I actually bought this directly from the band. They have a website, and I think these are still available actually. I don't know if these actually sold out, which blows my mind. But again, amazing album. I don't think I need to talk through it anymore. Some amazing artwork. I have several vinyl releases of this as well. There you go. A lot of this is the same in the vinyl. So yeah, I don't think I need to go in any more further detail. Still looking for a couple of more tapes. So if I get them, I'll update this and let everybody know, as always. But yeah, great stuff. Amazing band. Pretty much fangirl over everything they do as well. So, all right. And finally, for this video, the final B in my collection, Burning Palace with their full-length, I always forget the name of this. I don't know why. Hollow. There we go. Figured it out. Transylvania tapes, or Transylvania recordings, sorry. Technical death metal. I talked about this in the Transylvania recordings label spotlight video. Amazing album, amazing band. Like I said, I'm not a huge tech death metal fan, but this definitely has been the exception. This is a very good album. Really excited to see what else these guys do. That's them right there, right there. So yeah, I think this actually might be sold out now. I literally think this sold out like the week that I did my video, so that just was coincidental, obviously. But yeah, I'll link it, and hopefully you'll be able to snag a copy of this. But great stuff. I'm hoping more people start to listen to this band. Really good band on this label right now. Transylvania Recordings is definitely one of my favorite labels at the moment, and I'm hoping to get a couple more things from them. I've got a list that I need to go down. So, all right, that's it for the first episode of this new series. Like I said, every Tuesday I'm going to do it. Death Metal Tape Tuesday is what I'm going to call it. It's going to be just going down my collection. That is all tapes right there. Right there. And then I have about 15 to 20 that are on pre-order or are on their way. So the tape collection is just kind of insane. Thanks again for watching. Eventually I'll start doing a vinyl collection series. My vinyl collection is a pretty big mix right now. Like, it's a lot of death metal, but there's a lot of classic rock. There's quite a bit of jazz. I have a jazz background. And then there's a lot of progressive metal, a lot of heavy metal, some metalcore, like there's a couple metalcore things I like. But so yeah, I'm gonna probably just pick out all the death metal and then do a death metal vinyl collection series. But decided to do with tapes because that's easy right now, because that's pretty much all that I have. No black metal in these videos. If you do want to see a black metal series, I do have quite a bit of black metal tapes, but I definitely have more vinyl. So anyway, rambling. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.